Good morning, day traders, and welcome to Market Minute, a hedge fund trader's technical analysis of the stock market for February 24th, 2022. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Let's get after it. So, markets are selling off here, down nearly 2% on invasion fears here in the Ukraine, right? So, Russia officially launched an offensive last night, peacekeeping mission, right? Air quotation marks. As they're now attacking sort of various sites in the sort of Ukrainian region. Unclear of how this offensive is going, right? Unclear of who's going to win, but definitely creating a lot of nervous markets here this morning, right? We got really big sell-offs across the board in the DAX and the FTSE, right? Hong Kong, Bitcoin, right? The only thing that are really doing well is oil, right? Which is pushing above $100 a barrel, and gold, right? Which is up nearly 3% here today. So very nervous market here, and that's going to be the backdrop for all of today's action, right? With such a nervous kind of market or so many sort of fleeing participants, the expectation here is to have a low volatility chop day. Now, I'd like to be proven wrong here, but I'm imagining there's going to be a lot of people sitting on hands as they look to digest this news. So let's be very careful that we're not chasing after dog shit setups here today. This morning's bias, right, has to be to the downside, and I'm looking for bearish breakdowns here on the SPY under this 410 area. Moves under, right, can creep towards that 408, 407, right, 405 zones, but need to make sure that we're getting really strong volume on any breakdown. We could look for reversals, right, because it's such a big 2% move, and we'll use Bollinger Bands, right, on longer time frames, like 15, 30, 1 hour time frames to find high volume, strong reversal candles. It's a similar story here on QQQ, right? We're looking for breakdowns under this 317.80 area for a move down towards that 315 and then eventually that 310 zone, right? Maybe not the same or as impressive volume profile here, right? Where we're kind of this, like, just kind of spot on the same. Sorry if I can't see the MA here, right? But we're not getting really that outlier engulfing volume. Now it's pretty much the same, right? So full body bearish candle, normal body or normal volume, right? Certainly is in play, but maybe not as strong to the downside here as the SPY with that increasing volume profile. That being said, right, if this volume is fantastic, we do have that room down towards that 310. Apple, right, we talked about a little bit. We want to see that January 28th getting validated, or sorry, January 24th getting validated, and we've certainly made lower lows well beyond that point here now, right? So it's hard for us to believe that that's really holding up Apple here anymore. So we're looking for breakdowns under this 153, right? Lose this trend line here, and we've got room down towards that 150 area. Again, same thing. We look for Bollinger Band bounces, right? And to kind of pull us back towards that 160 zone. Tesla, right? Looks like it wants to gap down and lose this 700 area pre-market. Really good increasing daily volume, really strong full body bearish candle, right? Gap down supporting that narrative. So if this thing can push and break down on vol, starts to move $10 at a time towards that 650 area. Again, can look to play Bollinger Band bounces, but need a significant bullish volume standard to be super interested in those. And then last but not least here, we have this Microsoft, right? Microsoft may be the most challenging one to trade here today with that significantly decreasing volume standard, right? And now is gapping down here quite a bit. But if we're looking at sort of or comparing this to sort of the other names that we've seen here today, this is showing us that most relative weakness. So we'd like to see this thing break down under that 269.20 on volume. But maybe this will be that easiest setup for reversals if we kind of get that Bollinger Band bounce. So that's how I plan on dominating today's action. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you want to follow my day trades live, you can start your credit card free 7-day trial at dtrtrading.com. Otherwise, I'll see you all tomorrow for the next Market Minute.